What's up, everyone? I'm going to be showing you guys how to get into the mesh and out of the map on Extinction post patch. They did patch the previous method. If you guys would, here's my PSN and my Discord. I'd really appreciate a sub on YouTube. If I get good feedback from this, I will continue to make videos like this. I've actually had a base on Extinction in the mesh for probably 6 months now. And if you build it deep enough, you will not get found. The trick is not to tell anyone that you don't trust, and not to make it obvious that you're in the mesh. So the new trick to get into the mesh is using an exomech. You can no longer get into the mesh here with a PT or an owl or an Argie. I'll leave the coordinates up for a little bit in case you guys don't know where this is at, but you need to follow this exact path, otherwise your exomech will blow up. If you go too far to the left, it'll blow up. If you go too far out, it'll blow up. Try to follow exactly where I go. Just drop down onto this ledge, walk a little bit to the left, and then you're going to drop down again here onto this little rock right there. Perfect. And then a little bit to the right. And we're home free. Once you're at this spot, you're good. Again, this only works with the exomech. There's no other way that I know of to get down here. Now this part might look familiar to some of you, if you knew how to get down here before the patch and the exomech ran out of elements, but good timing. What you can do here is you can bring a parasaur or a quetzal, just have some temporary beds, but I wouldn't leave them here for very long, just in case someone does see you doing this and reports you. Just have the beds here in case you do hit a death barrier or something. That way you don't have to get down here with the exomech again and do that all over again. But do pick these up and pick up your parasaur as quickly as you can. If you have a quetzal, I suggest using a quetzal instead and just kind of flying it out down there somewhere with some beds, just temporarily till you find a good base spot in the mesh. From here, I use a wyvern, and you have to go low as the rocks take you, because if you go too high, you die to a invisible death barrier. Here are the coordinates again from where we're at right now, and I'm gonna wait this cryo timer. I'll be back in just a sec. You're going to want a really good stamina wyvern, preferably 3000 and up. From here, what I suggest doing is getting to a checkpoint of sorts. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly down so we don't get hit by any more death barriers. And from here, we're going to fly straight. Just go straight till these orange yellow rocks end. I fast forwarded a little bit. From here, we're going to walk straight through this invisible wall. And yes, this does work. I did this on official. It 100% works. You do not die. This isn't a clickbait video like these other guys are posting just for views. This actually works. I've tested it, I've done it, all that. Once you get past that wall, you can actually put a cliff plat anywhere on these giant rocks right here. Now what I do is I place platforms like this just to use as a checkpoint. From here, I would go and pick up the parasaur, destroy the beds, and use this as a checkpoint to explore further into the mesh. I don't know if you can do this with a tech suit. I wouldn't chance it. Some death barriers won't kill you if you're riding a mount, which is why I wouldn't trust doing this on a tech suit. But you can try it if you wish. As you can see, we're outside the map. Right now, I'd guess we're somewhere in the bottom left of the map. From here, it's up to you to kind of find yourself a nice little spot here in the mesh. Don't fly too high up. You will die to this invisible death barrier, and your wyvern gets instantly killed. The lower you fly, the better, but you can fly up a bit. I'd say to where that little crack of light up there is. I wouldn't fly up there. You probably will die if you go that high, but you can fly in and through these rocks right here, or you can go down lower and get further into the mesh. It's totally up to you guys how far you want to go and where you want to look to see where you can build a nice little base spot. I do have a little stash base on an Extinction deep in the mesh myself, and it's been there for a very long time, which is how I know this works. Yes, I know it's cheating, but everyone does it. Anyone that's built up and has things in Ark is living in the mesh. Some people just hide it better than others. Always have multiple base spots and multiple characters added to different bases just in case one does get dev wiped. I myself have about 6 different bases in the mesh with different characters added to them, so if one does get dev wiped, I'm still good. If you keep flying straight here, you can actually get to the sunken forest area. That's what you can see over there to the right. Like I said, it's up to you guys to explore and find where you guys want to build. You can go up to those rocks and put cliff plats down. Yeah, that's a lot you can do down here. Just remember, the deeper you go in, the harder it'll be for someone to find you. If you guys enjoyed this video or would like more content like this, please let me know. I know a handful of other methods on other maps as well as other base spots. Again, I'd really appreciate a sub if you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys.